I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. I'm just goofing around. Gelato Talenti. Is it any good? I don't know. Stick around to find out. Okay, that's gonna have to work. Hey everybody, welcome back to Matt's Ice Cream Show, and we are back on our quest to try all the ice cream world has to offer. Today we're going to be doing Talenti Gelato, their layered series. Today will actually be our first gelato, so we're going to be switching it up a little bit. I told you guys that I wanted to dabble in the ice cream world, so whether it's popsicles or frozen custard, whether it's soft serve or even gelato, we're going to get into it. Gelato is a little bit different than American standard ice cream. Well, how, you might ask? How? Why? Why is it different? It's different in a few ways. They typically serve it at a different temperature. Has a different consistency. Usually, it doesn't have as much fat. Typically 4 to 9% fat. American standard ice cream, frozen custard, etc., typically have like 10% or higher. The higher quality, the better quality brands have usually have something anywhere from like 12 to 15% fat, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. Wow, it's really good. This is their caramel truffle. Has milk, sugar, skim milk, cream, water, coconut oil, corn syrup, a little bit of egg whites, enriched wheat flour, and a bunch of other stuff I can't pronounce without Google. So, yeah. How's everybody been doing? I'm doing pretty good. This is really, really good. This is 5 layers of sea salt caramel gelato, chocolate cookies, Dulce de Leche, I can definitely taste that almost right away, and vanilla gelato with caramel truffles. So it's quite packed. It is a how much is this? 11.4 ounces. And for the calorie conscious crowd, it is 3 servings of 330 calories, so 990 calories. 990 calories. Well, I'll say right away, the caramel is just like very powerful. And that's the thing about gelato. Typically it's denser and more flavor packed. So the flavor kind of really hits you. It's not as fat centric, but it typically focuses more on the flavor. Talenti, they really work hard to find quality ingredients. Talenti is originally from Dallas. A guy named what's his name? Josh Hochschuler. He was living in Argentina. He fell in love with their culture, their soccer, their music, their food. But he really fell in love with gelato. So he actually quit his job that he was working, and he took an apprenticeship at a local gelato making factory. Brought the recipe and the old world style of making gelato back to America. Opened up his first shop in Dallas, and now they are nationwide. They may actually be worldwide. I'm not sure. Gelato is, in a sense, the Italian form of ice cream. He did. I believe gelato, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you speak Italian, I'm sure you can correct me, originally meant like frozen treat. And over time kind of became synonymous with ice cream, so people would just say it means ice cream now. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what, from what I understand, that's how gelato originated. So basically gelato is like Italian for ice cream. It's their version of it. It usually does not have eggs in it, but there are obviously some brands and some flavors, but typically it doesn't have eggs in it. Yeah. Well, as you can see here, as you get into it, the layers of cookie, caramel, and vanilla. It's such a powerful flavor. Like, the caramel is very caramelish, very caramelly. The cookies, it's like, it's very chocolatey, but it's not too much in my opinion. I will say the caramel is a bit pungent, and the vanilla is a nice underlying flavor. The thing about Talenti is great ingredients. Nothing against the brand. They're really great. But I feel like when I eat Talenti, a lot of times, and these cookies are so good. They're very, very flavorful, very rich in a good way, not too much. Very, very good, very chocolatey. Talenti has a little bit of a milky aftertaste. I'm not sure if it's a specific type of milk they use, but it definitely has a milkier aftertaste. Who's had Talenti? I never had it until I moved to New York. I never had gelato until I came up north. I believe the first time I ever had it was when I was when I lived in North Carolina. I used to go to church on a regular basis, and we came here on a mission trip. Well, not here, but up north to Philadelphia. And there's a large Italian population, much like in Argentina, Buenos Aires, where the guy who created Hochschuler created Talenti, where he got his stuff from. There's a large Italian population in Argentina, specifically in Buenos Aires. But in the Philadelphia area and the New York area, and the Northeast in general, there's a large Italian population. And Philadelphia was the first time I was ever exposed to gelato, and it's pretty good. I will say, man, as you get to the bottom of this, the caramel really I don't want to say it overtakes everything else, but it definitely is the most prevalent flavor there is. You don't really taste a lot of vanilla, honestly. I mean, not in a bad way, but you don't really taste a lot of vanilla the same way that the chocolate cookies and the caramel are really the two most potent flavors in this, for sure. By the way, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Helps out a lot. If you like this show, go ahead and press that like button. If you don't, like it anyway. Okay. But seriously, like it. Awkward. It really helps us out. Helps out my show. Thank you guys so much for continuing to support me. Helps me out a lot. That's so good. I mean, it's the right temperature. Little milkshakey-y, but I like that. I'm not a big fan of like super hard ice cream. How do you guys like your ice cream? Do you like it softer? Do you like it about medium? Do you like it harder? I know people who like it really hard and they like to almost chip it off. Let me know in the comments below. And while you're there, what'd you think about the last ice cream? I thought it was pretty good. Make sure to go check out the last ice cream. Let me know what you thought. See if you can find it. Put it down in the comments of that video. It's so good. Man. There's caramel truffles at the very, very bottom. Talenti, one thing about them I really, really like, they really focus on quality ingredients. Now, I will say, it's a little bit more expensive, but I would suggest getting it on sale. And I know some of these ice creams or ice cream worlds are a little expensive. That's why I always say get it on sale. Because I do the same thing, it'll break the bank. But Talenti, they always focus on quality. And in my opinion, they have some of the best gelato on the market, for sure. At least in regards to a nationwide brand. They are really good. Really, really good. Maybe I'll go on site and do a New York City tour of a Talenti shop or something for this show. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Do you want to see me go on site to like Little Italy or something like that and check out their various gelato spots? I think I'm going to start doing that more and more because we got to switch it up a little bit. It's so good. Scale of 1 to 100. It's like a 95, 96. This is really, really good. Man, I'm actually kind of sad that this is through with. That's really, really good. Man, that's definitely an A. If you can go out there and find this, find the Talenti salted caramel truffle. It is not a disappointment. Really, really, really good. See if you can find it. Try it out. Put it down in the comments below. Let me know what you think about it. As always, guys, I enjoy my time with you. I enjoy eating ice cream, eating gelato, eating frozen custard, eating anything in the ice cream world. Seriously, thank you so much for continuing to listen to me ramble. Continue to watch me eat ice cream. I really enjoy my time with you. If you're on YouTube, check us out on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, check us out on YouTube, and we will see you next time.